Hello, everyone. Everyone's getting here quick. Everyone wants to go to the Armad's cave, I guess. I thought you guys didn't like this map. Hello. Alright, the awkward part is I can only pick one of you to bring with me to the Armad's cave for this map. See, I thought it'd be funny to train Hector sword rank. But I kind of need these three. I know this one from Engage. Yeah, this is that Engage map where you get a rune sword, right? So, okay, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try to goof off a little bit. We're gonna try to be silly for a sec. And if it gets too scuffed up and painful, I'll just deploy, like, I don't know, like Dorcas or something, or I don't know, Vida or something to win the map. But we're going to try to be a little silly with it. Just, you know, things are way more fun whenever things are funny like that. So here's the plan. These guys, they can steal from me and I can't steal back. So that's something. The goal might promote at some point. I don't want to promote yet because I have some stuff I want to grab. So here's the plan. We kill this guy. We can turn animations for this map. So we do a little bit of womp. So we grab the chest key. Now there are 3 chests in this map, and I don't really care about them. This one's an antitoxin. This one's an elixir. This one's a wolf bale. Which you might be thinking, but Jacob, wolf bale is cool. It's effective against armors. But there's a guy right here that drops a wolf bale as well. So 2 wolf bales could be cool, but I don't know. And then here's the plan for this. We create the silver axe. We're gonna do some light brand. If only it were 3x. Some things just aren't meant to be. Now he's gonna run up and try to whack Legault. Ow. On the cool side though, is Lightbrand always strikes on res, even at 1 range. So it gives Legault a means to punch through these armor guys. Whoosh, whoosh. Which means we can do a little bit more douche douche. And then... Or we could just kill him. I am a little afraid to run forwards because these thieves... Their AI is set to steal primarily, which is probably the most obnoxious thing ever. Calling all RomHack devs, please don't make thieves steal stuff from the player. It just feels awful. Now Hector can do 24 against the 50 HP enemy instead of 12. Real! There are a bunch of generals next map, so you would think like, oh, this is the perfect time to get use out of your thing, like your, you know, the thing, but eh. Okay, we're gonna leave the chest key, because if he does get, like, pilfered from a thief, oh, that's right, that guy got poisoned. Eh. I won't care that much if he gets stolen from, because I can just kill a different thief. Oh, there's the wolf bale. How's he gonna use the rune sword if he doesn't sword rank grind? We will just... Okay, we'll wait until FE6, and then... See, I've played FE7, or I've played FE8, and I know generals can use swords in that game. So we'll just wait until FE6, unlock trial map Hector, and give him the rune sword, right? Oh, another armor. There's so many guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like this map theme though. Whack him. I think it's funny that this is supposed to be Hector's like cool trial or whatever, but it's just a bunch of unpromoted Armor Knights. Whack. Whack. Yeah, all the lords can use swords on promotion, and it's kind of so bland to me. Oh, it's a pure water, not an elixir. Like, I don't know what I would give Hector on promo instead, because, like, Ellawood... Okay, how to word this for what I would do. So, to me, what I would do... What are these guys? Point and laugh. He's level 9. Because what I would do is the very creative option of giving Lyn bows. Giving Hector tomes would be kind of funny. But like, you give Lyn bows, and you give her like a horse on promo or something, so she's like, oh, she's like a nomadic trooper almost. Elixir up. Now I need to look out. There's a stealable Speedwing in this map somewhere, and I need to remember where it is. Ellawood I would keep with swords. I don't hate Ellawood having swords. I think that makes sense. Giving him lances on promo is pretty cool. For Lyn, I mean, there's like, of course, like giving her bows or whatever. Hector... Giving him tomes would be funny. You could, well, he doesn't get move on promo, so you could give him, like, swords and tomes and kind of treat him like a baron, almost. That's an Axe Reaver. There's the Speedwings. So here's what we do. We Sword Reaver the Axe Reaver. We're both poisoned. Whack him. And then this guy also has... What do I do at 2 range? Ooh. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can reach to steal the Speedwings next turn. So we just... this guy. Hyperand coming in clutch. Woo! Lookout level! Peak. I can't wait for Legault to hit level 20 before he promotes. Well, that guy actually does damage. Ow. But otherwise, I don't know what you would do with the Lord promotions. Alright, I gotta trade the art item away first. Give you that. My Speedwings. The whole reason Legault is here, because I want Speedwings. Make them all promote to Master Knights. Easy! Now whack this guy. Although I think 3 Lords is just too much. I like 2 Lords. I think having 2 Lords is kind of perfect because it gives you 2 major characters for your main characters to work off of. So I do really like having like 2 major Lords. I do like that. 3 Lords, I'm not as big a fan of. What's Hector's skill? 17. No skill issues to be found. Yeah, we're gonna Sword Reaver all these guys just to get them off my tail. Okay, we're done with the animations now. We did the cool stuff. Now whack these guys. Poison! Did I give Hector a skill book? I feel like I gave Hector a skill book at some point. I don't remember what stat boosters I've doled out to which units, but I feel like I gave him a skill book at some point. This guy has 9 HP from poison. That's awesome. It's gonna get him. No more enemies around. We'll just wait out some more poison and then we'll elixir up. No, Legault's gonna get poisoned. Oh, I forgot the poison veins aren't random in this game. That's why it was... That's why I was firing off the poison geysers down here, because it was hitting enemies. I'm too used to FE6, where it just fires off random geysers. So I could promote Legault, or I could get him, like, 2 more level ups. Because I think that would be really funny. Yeah, Lyn's kind of important. I mean, I hold fast to the thought that Lyn wasn't... Oh, it's still a goddess icon, too. I forgot about that. That Lyn wasn't even going to be in the game initially, but then they decided to add a tutorial mode, and they gave it its own lord for some reason. Gotta deploy Legault in the final. I might see if I can make room for him. Yo, droppable Steel Blade? Let's go. I guess we'll Sword Reaver this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a bizarre feeling he'll be fine. Yeah. I don't want to elixir up just yet. We'll wait just a little bit. Oh, true. We got to get those boss combos. Wow, Hector might get a level up before the map ends. Ow. So how do you do versus this guy if I were to just leave you in range? Oh, you're fine. So we can steal... How much AS do you have? 14, 5, 8... Oh, we speed tie. No, wait, I have 2 speed over you. Oh, if I give Hector the speed wings, he doubles this guy. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... How much do you take from this guy? 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack here. We're just gonna use baby strats for now. I don't want to elixir up. I might need the elixir. Bonk. Oh, I should have traded items, actually. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, there's a dude right there. You can't hide from me. Oh, my convoy's full. Or my pockets are full. Drop. Give me that. Whack him. Hector level! Oh, he got speed! Free Steel Blade! I do not want this. So now we steal that. Actually, maybe I did want the Steel Blade. Just for like another full use weapon for Legault to use, but I don't think it's going to be that important. Sword rank! Yeah, maybe I should have kept the Steel Blade. Oh well. This looks like another level up for Legault. And then we'll elixir up afterwards. Let's go! He's so cool. Oh, there's an armor down here. Alright, we're gonna do more baby strats. Just wait for the enemy to approach. Do you kill with the hand axe? Ooh, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack here. Bonk. Bonk. Now we stick him with a light brand. I don't know if it's Legault being surprisingly good at combat or these enemies being really pathetic. I guess he's kind of similar to Estor. There's not just the boss left. There's more than just the boss left still. Who's left? Oh wait, there's mages in front of the boss. We're just gonna kind of tiptoe forwards a little bit. I didn't bring any torches or anything, so... Oh, they didn't open this box. That's interesting. Wait, what's his sword rank? Oh, he has B swords now. That's kind of cool. Look both ways before crossing the street. No one here. Hello? Anybody home? We're here to ask you about your extended warranty. The two mages have to be all that's left. I think that's it. Oh, I can't see him yet. Let's see. I think... So that means they're probably right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There they are. Hellfire, Hellfire. I could have Hector kill them, or I could see if Legault can get a level up off of them. How much damage do you do? 19. He takes 8. Here, bait one of them down. I want to see if I can feed both of these to Legault. We'll do that. Well, that didn't give me very much EXP. I expected a little bit more for that. Oh, if Thieves couldn't promote, this would be so sad. But hey, now your Thief technically gets to promote, even though, like, No! He got poisoned! Oh wait, I think he dies to an Hellfire now. Poison actually mattered? Question mark? No, the poison actually mattered! Well. Okay, happy music. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This one promoted enemy. I forgot I have to kill this guy. Right. The fabled res hero. Okay, so even if he takes max damage both times he lives, we're just gonna wait out the poison. There we go. So here's the awkward part. I forgot this guy exists. I don't think this tile heals. Oh my god, that speed level saved us. Hector would have gotten double without that speed level. Alright, we are going to elixir up. Sip, sip, sip. Oh wait, Legault's only weapon strike on res. Or he has to use the Lance Reaver at triangle disadvantage. No! I should have kept the Steel Blade. That's so tragic. 22. Even if I promoted him, he still does 0, I think. That's so tragic. Oh well. Hope this works. Oh, there's a wall braces, not pillars. Here, we're gonna enemy phase him once. This guy. Dodge. Now we elixir up. Okay, mathematically we win this. So as long as we don't suddenly get a whole bunch of really scuffed up, like, series of events, we're fine. Thump. I actually wonder, do we kill with hand axe now? We don't. We still have one full elixir left, right? How much do you do in one hit? 2 twice. Does Sword Reaver kill? Oh, it exactly kills. Let's try something just a little silly for a sec. Just for funs. You're sending me something I'm very much going to enjoy after this stream. I am looking forward to it and scared now. I'm gonna use our last use of elixir. So you say you think it's funny that the Berserker Cave is guarded by a hero. On Ellawood mode, in the Durandal Cave, the boss is a Berserker. Let's see if Legault lands both of these. Come on, Legault! No way! Let's go! I think he did it. Worth. Well, you know what time it is. You know what that means. Just have a thief sign on the dotted line. Look at him go! He deserves this. The promo gains ever. Ah yes, that's what my thief was missing. A point of strength and 2 points of defense and res. Ladies and gentlemen, the same unit. Well, that was the stupidest way that map could have ended. Let's get out of here. Cool, we got Armads, now we get to use it, right? Legault has equal strength to base level Luis now. Let's go! Oh wait, you can't skip this. Like, you can't press the start button and skip it. I forgot you can't do that. So, I guess we're just gonna kind of sit here for a sec. Here, let's, while this plays out for a sec. Here. Let me try to... What's a really good FE7 track? FE7... Companions is a really good one. So with this, we're gonna mute you for a sec, and we're just gonna listen to... How's that for volume? Yeah, this is a very important cutscene. It's very good that you have to watch it. I remember the text. Play the Merlinus theme? Okay. FE7 Merlinus. Where's the Merlinus theme? There we go. This fits better. Because I remember that the text scrolled really slow, but I forgot that you can't skip it. Play the Kingdom Hearts 2 Pirates of the Caribbean theme? No, I'm afraid of Disney. I think this is the only unskippable cutscene in the game. Other than the last one? I think the last one might be unskippable, but this one definitely is. And it's a little ridiculous that you can't just... Angie Ellie Good. Oh, sad Ellie Good. I do... Okay, the slow text does one thing, and it's they're able to make the music sync up with the story beats. Because if you have the Ellawood, Nini, and A support here, you get like extra bits of dialogue between Ellawood and Ninian as she's dying. And there's some extra music tracks that play that sync up perfectly with the dialogue whenever people say certain things. That's cool. I liked that. It's just too bad it means you have to watch some of the slowest dialogue crawl ever. Oh no, we're out of Merlinist music! Here. Not exactly FE7, but everyone likes this track. Actually, wait, I like this track more. FE6. What's it called? Happiness Abounds? Yeah. I like this track a lot. There we go. Oh, it's over. We'll just let this continue to play out. Lord Hector, you're back. In good timing, too. The power has gone out. Is this going to be another unit we break out the meta units for? I'm curious how I want to handle it. Yeah, this is the message from Lord Nurgle. So... my thoughts are, because you can deploy 1 billion units in this map. I say 1 billion. It's 1 billion by FE7 standards. You can deploy 15, which is kind of technically 12 plus your lords. But what I'm thinking is when you go to deploy everyone, this is what your slots look like. I'm thinking I kind of don't care about some of this stuff. Like, I don't really care about this body ring. I don't care about the white gem. The Draco Shield could be neat if I can get my hands on it, but I kind of don't care at this point. So what I could do is undeploy 4 people to leave these 4 slots empty and do like that. Do like that. So I can do like this, leave these 4 slots empty, and just hole up in the throne room for the entire time, and just like put bulky units here and here to block the whole time. I'm thinking I might do that. And just sit in here for a couple turns and wait for the map to play itself. There are a lot of annoying status stabs. My plan on what I want to do, I don't know this for sure, but from what I tested in Cog of Destiny, it seems like enemies follow the same staff targeting priority, where they like targeting the lower deployment slots. So what I want to do is field a staffer with Physic in my last slot and just plop them here on the throne. Because you can get statused while you're on a throne, but you instantly get cured at the start of player phase. So they'll sit here just to absorb status and then immediately cure themselves, and they can just Physic people from on the throne. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards doing, and just leaving these slots empty. Yeah, thrones instantly cure statuses. It's very much there just so you can't status bosses. So you can't put bosses to sleep or whatever. I believe in FE5, you just can't target thrones. Like, if someone's sitting on a throne, you just can't target them with status. But in this game, you can. But at the start of that unit's phase, it just cures the status immediately. Gates do not, from what I remember. Gates do not cure status, thrones do. Which is really odd. So if I do choose to just bring a couple units, who would be like the funny units to bring to fill out the slots? Because it'd be like you. I want like at least 2 staffers. So if I bring like you guys, I could bring the Pegasus trio. Okay, I could go completely against what I did say and put like the Pegasus trio with a staffer down here, and they can just kind of survive on their own down here. But so what makes this chapter annoying is there's a billion armor knights and generals in this map. There's like a general with 5 armors here, a general with 5 armors here, a general with 3 armors here. There's a bunch of dark mages up here, including Luna guys. There's a bunch of dark mages down here. And all along this right side, there's archers and snipers with longbows. So if you're in this hallway, you're kind of just getting picked off the entire time. So, I don't know. I could field one more person like you, like Lyn. Like this. And we could just do like this. And just sit up here for the entire map and ignore this bottom part. There is a droppable restore, like right here. But I've never waited out this map before. I usually just play it out. Because I don't think this is one of those where you can kill the boss but it doesn't end the map. But killing the boss does stop reinforcements. So, also Lyn's here, I guess. Wow, I have so many items to do stuff with. No! Do I have anything I want to sell? I have so many iron swords. Why did I buy iron swords? Who let me do this? Denning is annoying to deal with, also because he has a longbow. So you can't even just counter him with your own archer, you have to counter him with a longbow archer specifically. Because otherwise he just laughs at you. I don't think I'm going to use these door keys, but how about this? Where's a good unit like you? You take these. Oh, Nils is a thing. We have our dancer. I completely forgot about deploying Nils because he gets shoved down to the bottom of the deployment. Oh wait, he can't be deployed in this map, that's right. Because he can be deployed in the previous map, in Armad's Cave. He can't in this one, and then he's forced in the next two. I guess he's not forced in Value of Life, so you don't have to deploy him in the last Kashuna Gaiden. Denning really is Bizarro Will. The Denning memes were some of the most common ones you would see on Miiverse. You would see Denning memes everywhere on Miiverse. I guess I could deploy a flyer with the Delphi shield. If I really wanted to. What makes Denning intimidating? He's kind of just more annoying than anything, because he's a silver bow sniper, but he also has a longbow. And the longbow's just kind of really annoying. Where's that wolf bale I just got? Oh, the wiki's wrong. There's only one wolf bale in hard mode. Oops. That's right, he drops the steel blade in hard mode. There's a guy that drops a wolf bale in normal mode. He drops a steel blade in hard mode. That's right. I think that means the wiki has it backwards then. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, there's a secret shop here and it sells lovely items like promo items. And that's it. Doesn't even sell anything cool, it just sells promo items. Here, this will be Hector's loadout for this map. Ellie-good. I don't think I have anyone with good sword ranks, so like, you can take that. I mean, like, these are your stats. I don't think you're going to do a whole lot of combat, but... Yep, you need warp to get to the secret shop, because it's, like, right here. For some reason. Scholars to this day cannot figure out why it is down there. Dorcas. Redka. Priscilla Canas Nino. We could promote Nina right now. But we could keep leveling her up. Think of all the level ups she could get. No, I can't dump my convoy stuff. I think all my stabs are in the convoy at least. Yeah. So Canas, you grab. Like Flux and Luna. How much physic I got left? Ooh. I do not have a whole lot of physic left. Who has the bigger physic range? You do. Yeah, she could throw some magic at some generals. That is an option. And do like that. I kind of don't just want to use physic, but I kind of want like barrier. Actually, there's almost no magical threats on this map. I don't need barrier. I can bring like a men's staff. Okay, we do like this. Make sure you are in. So now we have to reorder something. I want to make sure Priscilla is actually the highest. Everyone else can kind of go in whatever order they want, and I want Canas to be last. Yep, because the only magical dudes on this map have Luna for the most part, from what I remember. So it's like, it doesn't really matter that much. But I want Priscilla way up here so she hopefully doesn't get status. So I'll give you Mend, Physic, Restore, Torch, Barrier. I could give her a weapon, but I don't know. No. Oh, he doesn't even get a sword rank bump. That's so insulting. He can use the Brave Sword. We'll give him a Steel Sword, Lightbrand, Lance Reaver. Do I have any actual torches left? I don't think so. Nope. Isadora, glad to see you back. Haven't seen you in ages. I did not buy a lot of silver weapons. I had a chance to buy silvers. Why didn't I? Oh, that's where the silver lances are. Oh, there's my other weapons. I forgot I had these. Oh, I also have these. I mean, I don't think I'm using the lights or purges, or the lights or divine. I can save the purge because Athos might use it. But I definitely don't need these. Who's getting the speed wings? Haven't really gotten that far yet. Wallace is waiting for his druid reclass. We're gonna make him a sorcerer. What else do I want to do? Silverlands, Brave Sword. Do I have any hammer? I think I sold my only hammer that was left. Hand axe. We'll also run like an Iron Lance on you. What's the Galt's weapon or your weapon ranks? Okay, you want to use Brave Lance. So here's the deal. You use Lightbrand to strike on res versus the armors. Brave Lance for good damage. Iron Lance. Hand axe for 2 range. And like an elixir. Who do I want to use the speed wings on? Here, we'll do a thing real quick. We'll shuffle you down here. Here's these guys. I guess these guys have flux. Oh, this guy has Nas. What are the speeds? 8, 10, dear God, 10, 8, 8, 12, 9, 7. That's actually 8, 3, 3, 5, 6. There are no speeds. Okay, so admire that this guy is level 6. This guy's 15. Like, huh? This has to be a mistake. I really think this has to be an error. That this was supposed to be another Armor Knight. And that's why he's level 15. Because he was supposed to be another Armor Knight like this guy. This has to be a mistake. Yeah, the speed thresholds on this map are like... From everything I can see, 14 AS doubles everything. Oh, there's some Myrmidons down here, but eh. So, if 14 AS doubles everything... who all does that leave? So if you give it to someone with 12 speed, it would let Dorcas double more stuff. Oh, we gave the boots to Dorcas, I forgot. Do we give Dorcas the speed wings? Just to assure he doubles everything. Do I have anyone with 11 speed? It would let Hector double the snipers. Honestly, I can't find anyone else who would possibly want them. It would let him double, like, some enemies that he's kind of close to doubling. We could also save it for Athos to let him double the Fire Dragon. But I don't think giving Dorcas the Speed Wing's gonna do a whole lot. But I kind of want to do it because it's funny. So, like, why not? He deserves it. Now, who gets the Goddess Icon? Probably Lowen. Because you have the bulk to live hits. I'm giving you the Goddess Icon. Low percent crits be gone. So you get an elixir. Isadora will also give an elixir. Dorcas, you get Silver Axe, Silver Bow, Longbow. You boots Hector all the time, so seeing Dorcas get both is awesome. I love giving boots to weird people. Dorcas deserves it. Actually, you don't need the Brave Axe now. I can just run, like... Of all things for me to sell, why did I sell the hammer? Hammer might actually almost do something in this map, but I sold it. Almost do something. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so that's everything in the convoy. Here, we'll give Ellie-Good some weapons. You get that. You might promote... Do you have sea swords? Can you use a light brand? Where's my other light brand? Here. You might do something. I remember giving boots to generals a couple times. I haven't done it a whole lot. Just because I usually give my boots to, like, someone else. But hey, if that's something you like doing, then go for it. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is whether it's funny or not. You're good to go. I might actually get you a new silver bow. There we go. Boots Dancer's a pretty common, pretty popular one. So that's one I can kind of see. I like boots on mounted units in GBA because of rescue shenanigans. Here's the deal. We have you two over here to wall this side. Kanasa's gonna sit on the throne. And then, like, Hector, Dorcas... Huh. One more frontliner would be nice, because I don't know who else is going to wall right here, because I don't think Legault has a lot of walling potential. And Eligood doesn't have a lot of walling potential. Okay, really dumb idea. Who is someone else who has, like, decent... 22 defense. I like Boots Harkin. Boots Harkin's pretty cool, just because he gets around and does stuff. We could bring Farina. Okay, what we could do... you wouldn't be on the throne turn 1, and that scares me. Because right here, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. I could deploy someone over here and then rescue staff them turn 1. And just yoink them back over here. I kind of like that idea, actually. Hold on. Lyn, I have a very important use for you. You're going to hold Hemern and rescue. And that means, so I need Canas to do the rescuing, which means I need Priscilla to do the Hemerning. So that means we can deploy Farina down here, because Farina's just kind of my best out of all of them so far. And because she's kind of neat. So we'll do like that, do like that, that. Oh wait, drop the Iron Lance for the Delphi Shield. And now I need to move her up the deployment slot, because I want Canas to be on the bottom. Like that. Farina starts in the bottom slot. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. He can start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can reach turn 1. And then Farina can even help maneuver over to drop Canas on the throne at the end of the turn. So that works out. And then you two can plop down right here to block off enemies from the left side. Do they both have an Iron Lance? They do. Okay, because they're both going to be fighting Myrmidons at some point. Neat! This actually works. I kind of like this. So we'll Hemern rescue turn 1. Start you over here. Actually, start you further over here. Cool! Yeah, that checks out. Take a sip of water. Let's see how it goes. All right. This goes beyond hazard pay. This is a message from Lord Nurgle. I await you on the Dread Isle. This is a message from Lord Nurgle. I await you on the Dread Isle. This is a message... Eligood! Alrighty, I forgot all these green dudes show up. I forgot about this. Woo! Shoutouts to level 10 Green Armor Knights! Top 10 most memorable Fire Emblem quotes. It's peak, Your Honor. It's so good. Will the Armor Knights mess with the plants? I don't think so. Because we do... Hammer and Rescue. Woimp. You go here. Click Rescue. Easy game. And you go right here. I'll probably just let you two perish. I'm very certain there is no reward to leaving any of these guys alive, so sorry. Hector can go like over here. With these green armors, I'm surprised surprised Ostia has ever held the reputation of being impregnable. I mean, have you seen FE7 enemies? But yeah, it's... Why are they so pathetic? I can almost get that they don't want the green units to play the game for you. They don't want the green units to just solo the game for you, but come on. This is pathetic. So here's hoping the plan works. I guess I'll send you this way. Well, I think I need all the help over here. Oh, maybe it's because there's no promo bonus. So, like, there's no promo bonuses, but there's also no promo items on the enemy, so they can't afford to promote their guys. Maybe that's what it is. We're gonna put you right here. Alrighty, time to watch the enemies go. Yep. Oh, here comes the generals. Look out! He gets doubled by a dark mage. So sad. No, he's dead. Ah. Oh my god, he didn't get doubled. Oh, there's a sniper. He got crit. Into darkness they fall. Silence me. Do it right now. Uh-oh. Canas has been silenced. Oh. I forgot they have aggressive AI. Okay, go do what you want. Canas, hit him with a wow wow. Easy. This is what we like to call manipulating the AI. Yeah, you two just kind of chill down here then and watch the sparks fly. Which one are you? You're the level 6 guy. Yo, Poison Axe plus Antitoxin combo! I kind of don't mind just letting that guy live. Hold up, wait. This does 24, that leaves him at 8. No, not enough! Who are your sport partners? Canas as well? Oh, you're getting all your sport bonuses too. This is so upsetting. Oh, that's right, there's dudes over here too. I forgot about you guys. That does 26, leaves you at 5. Nino kill? Nino kill inbound? Oh. That also works. See, the cool thing about TMGC is that it has maps with green units, like big defend maps with green units, but the green units are actually competent, and they actually help out a little bit here and there, which is really cool. How do you do against this guy? 3. Nope. Rebecca's a Jag, and she either sets up kills or steals the EXP. Who do I want to barrier? Dorcas. Barrier up. Zip. I kind of want to just blast this guy. All the armory and battle preps has longbows. Let's go. I'm about to buy so many longbows. Sid is also really awesome. Sid is so cool in TMGC. I like the part where he bonks things. Sid is a berserker. But he's a berserker with a PRF that has wary fighter and it cannot critical. So he doesn't even steal your EXP. Let's go do like that. I want to leave him on the throne just a little longer to try to bait out more status. Yeah, he's a guy who shows up for a map or two, and he kind of helps you out here and there, just for story integration. But he's kind of awesome. I like him. We'll just stick around right here for now. I think we're kind of doing all right here. I kind of wish the status would try to go for Merlinus, but alas. Poison. The poison weapons are so hilarious. Why do these guys have poison weapons? Oh god. I don't think he's making it. Well, so much for Armor Knight. Got one rounded by a Myrmidon. Oh yeah, Lyn's still being unpromoted at this point in the game is very silly. If I can feed her enough kills to get her to level 10, I might as well promote her, but I don't know how that's happening. Look at this huge brain maneuver on this guy's part. I was about to shout and cheer for more bow experience, but I just remembered he has S bows. I think Wallace just stays lost in the mountains forever, yeah. He just kind of walks in circles for the rest of his life. I do know. Yeah, because Wallace isn't just like screwing around doing nothing in the time jump between Lyn Mode and Hector Mode. He actually does have agency in what he's doing. He's off killing the Taliver bandits that killed Lyn's family. He's off doing his own route map. Ooh. That's a little scarier than I thought it would be. Yeah, he's off fighting the bandits that killed Lyn's family. It's actually like a really touching, because it's what you learn about it in his Lyn supports. Support? Oh, I thought it was a support option. It's actually like a really touching support chain where Lyn goes off about like how badly she wants to get her revenge on the bandits or whatever, and Wallace keeps trying to talk her down, like, hey, you don't actually want this, you're just acting on impulse. You know, revenge isn't truly what you're looking for. And at the end of the support chain, he reveals, like, well, if you're still stuck in your vengeance, like, you're not getting it. I killed him, so you wouldn't. Yo! Okay, how do we set this up? Wallace is pretty cool. Who are his other support options? He has, like, a support with... he supports Vida, I think, weirdly enough. Oh, Lord, he has a Killer X. That changes a lot of things. We're gonna walk you off the throne for just a sec, because I really want to get rid of that guy. He supports Renault. Oh, yeah, he supports Renault because I think they talk about being in the Kalen army together. Or the Wallace talks about being in the Kalen army and Renault talks about his time as a mercenary. I don't know if they served together in a war or they fought each other in a war. I don't quite remember how it went down. But I do remember now that they had like a support thing. Oh. Huh? What is this Path of Radiance look in general with that 14 resistance? I kind of don't like this guy being alive, because Jesus Christ. Okay, here's... Okay, I have a huge brain maneuver, actually. Hold on. We do, like... Oh, Merlin is take out of his own convoy. We can wheel... Okay, I want to get... I can always sack Merlin this turn if I need to. But I want to get the Hoplon Guard on Dorcas and equip a bow. From, like, here. Take out, give... Okay. Take out, give to Priscilla. Priscilla trades to you. So yeah, pull out a convoy, trade on to Priscilla. Priscilla trades to Dorcas, Kanto's away. I think that's what we do. Well, can you physic anyone this turn that I'd want you to? Yeah, I kind of want you to physic this turn. Okay, so we go into convoy, grab the Hoplon Guard, or Iron Rune. I am a Sacred Stones boy. We patch you up because things are probably about to get messy. I forgot to trade the Hoplon Guard onto Ellawood. That scuffs up my plan. Okay, let's not mess it up. Trade Kanto here. You trade onto you. It's not perfect, but... No, you can't Thracia trade, though. Take a drop here. Elwood goes here. Dorcas trades here, picks up. Hector goes here and drops. I can also use you to trade chain. Okay, I think... How much build do you have? 9. You're a small boy. Grab the Iron Rune. Go here. You equip that. Take that. Rescue you. How much build do you have? 9, not enough. And now we just... take, drop, and hope the general goes first and goes for the guy who can't counter. I think we'll also do this just to give her the most avoid chance. Oh, there are more dudes over here. Okay, I think that's what we'll do. You just stand on the throne or something this turn. Okay, let's see how this goes. I might have messed up. Yeah, FE7's main story is like, you know, it's got its problems, but I do remember liking a lot of the supports. What are some of the other supports I really like in this game? No, he goes first. This might be scuffed. Someone go in front of Hector right now. Please, someone move in front of Hector. Oh, this guy's going to be tough to kill. Please, someone move in front of Hector so the Killer X goes for Farina. Isadora! Nope, he's gonna go for Hector. Nope, he goes for her. Okay. So now we just blast this guy, hopefully, right? Just like punch a hole in him. Ow. Yeah, they carry lances in their map sprites. They usually have lances. This map's kind of an oddity in giving them axes. Well, that's the door to the Draco Shield and stuff, I think. Ow. Nino! So how do we fight this guy now? Because I kind of want to Silver Bow. Just do some big damage. I might move Legault out of the way and have Canas do it. But I also need to do a lot of staffing this turn. So I think you throw Light Brands at this guy. Lowen is pretty good at just being a wall, but I kind of wish he dealt out some combat in return. But it's not the worst thing in the world. There's a Swordmaster down here somewhere, and it's terrifying me that I can't find him. She has 17 AS. If the Swordmaster has 21 speed, she might be in trouble. I like Legault's outfit like this. It's very odd, but I kind of like it. Silver Bow this guy. Just get him out of here. How much do you do with bolting? 10. I'd have to do 4 more damage. Oh, I'm running out of longbow. Silver Bow? I mean, we do that. Remka level up! Yep, more speed. She is fast, alright. Now instead of doubling everything, she really doubles everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Actually, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Bolting! Yeah, I think Rebecca's supposed to be the faster one, and Will's supposed to have more balanced stats overall, but... Worth. That's 3 more points of hit. There's so many guys. Okay, I think we physic you up this turn. Queue up the spear to go next. Whoosh. Farina level. Good unit alert. Where's the other status stabs? We've seen 1 silence. Where's the other status? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm kind of worried that there's no other status. Like, where is it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We move Lyn off the throne. I could even have Lyn chip this guy. Go get him! Yeah, she actually got speed this time. Just in case the other status guy suddenly materializes out of nowhere, we're gonna put Canas on the throne. Like the king he is. Oh. He's already perfect. I think we do like this, just to finish this guy off. This is the faster one, right? Okay. We actually don't double the other one anyways, so we won't make room for another guy. How much speed does the Swordmaster have is the question. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't want to physic, but I feel like it's the best option. Because you do like that. I will say, promoting Hector kind of sucks, because then you don't get his really cool hand axe throw animations anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I kind of want to trade her another 1-2 range. Here, do like that, just to trash through those real quick. Because next map I can buy more javelins. But you still have to move. Just sit here and do this. I'm never going to use up this Worm Slayer for anything. I guess I could hand axe this guy for contribution. But just sit here with a Worm Sly. There is still always the option of just letting Merlinus try to contribute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you have a longbow? Silva bow. How much speed you got? Oh, droppable longbow. Let's go! Free longbow! Watch this. Watch this masterful tactics. Also, shout outs to the Axe Reaver not trying to reave the Axe guy. Love to see it. Oh, the Armor Knight's just going to go for it. That's fine. That's A-okay. Oh, she's going to do a crit. Okay, that's cool. That looks like a Lyn kill. Here comes more armors. There's so many dudes. When I checked the wiki, it said there was 57 reinforcements in this map. Let that sink in for a sec. 57 nice crit. 57 reinforcements. That is too much. Yeah, that's like Clash reinforcements. Actually, since this enemy phase is going to take a bit, how many reinforcements are there in not life and death. What is it? Okay, can people stop critting for a sec? We're freeing up slots for more enemies. Oh, that's another Killer X guy. Why are there so many killer weapons here? What is happening? Speed and luck. Okay, let's check WOD or the wiki, and I want to see in victory or death how much reinforcements are there in Hector hard mode, because there's a trillion reinforcements in that map. So who wants to take some guesses? Victory or death in Hector hard mode, that giant map where you fight Lyn Stella. Who all wants to take guesses on how many reinforcements the wiki says there is? Because there's like 57 in this map. Oh, I forgot Eligud's in range. Okay. That longbow guy chose to go for Eliwood instead of Merlinus. I know you didn't let this previous sink in, but let that sink in. God, there's so many dudes. So, checking the wiki, it says Victory or Death in Hector hard mode starts with 39 units on the map. That's not too bad. 39 units isn't that bad. And it says there are 268 reinforcements. And honestly, I believe it. If you trip every reinforcement zone on the map, there are so many reinforcements on that map. They go on forever. Like, let's see. Some of them are turn-based and some are zone-based. But it's gross. There is so much. Up by Lyn Stella, if you get near Lyn Stella up in the top, there's a group of, I think it's like 8 Dark Mages and a Druid that shows up every other turn for four occurrences. So there's like 20-something of them. It's nuts. There's too much. That looks like a juicy Bolton kill. I mean... yeah, Lyn Stella... Well, okay. At least in hard mode, Lyn Stella has... like 4 con. So she's really easy to double, but I think she has like capped out defense or something. I also can't remember, is Lyn Stella a girl? Because I thought I remember seeing a bunch of people champion Lyn Stella as like non-binary icon or something. Or maybe she was just goals. Yippee! Nino level up! Morphs are genderless? Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's just that morphs are genderless. Lightbrand! Look at the way he assassinated that guy. Oh my god! He got a whole level up out of that. That must have been the level 15 guy. Yowie. Yeah, he just points the sword like, look at my cool shiny sword. It's like a kid playing Minecraft. He's like, look at my cool diamond sword. Is that what kids are into these days still? Are diamond swords still cool, or is there a new thing that makes you cool? I haven't played Minecraft in so long. I don't know what's hip with the kids in Minecraft these days. Go get him, Lyn! Twing. $70 HP and 23 effective defense. Jesus. Look, she's level 10! Bare minimum! Do I still want the elixir? How is Nino contributing more than Lyn? Because Nino is epic. Because Nino have this numbers, and Lyn have this numbers. Lyn also have this book. Lyn have this book. I guess it's time to promote Lyn. I could sell the Heaven Seal for like 10k gold, but I just don't care. It's not worth it. It doesn't do anything. There's no sense in doing it. You have Hector support? Oh, I guess you can chill out right here to give Hector his support bonuses. I do not like Lyn in this game. I just don't think Lyn is that fun of a unit to use. Like, cool to people who like using her. That's awesome. You go for it. I'm glad you're having fun with your units that you like, but I don't know, Chief. I do not like using Lyn. I think she's just really unfun to use in this game, but hey, again, more power to the people that like her. We'll physic you up. What's this longbow trade? Then we kill this guy. I remember using Emblem Lyn Sun, and like, she makes people fast, and that's cool. Lyn Stella has more stats in Lyn mode? That doesn't shock me. Hector mode is kind of not very stable in a lot of ways, so I wouldn't be shocked if they messed it up. Whoop, heal up. Emblem Lyn is overcompensating for how bad she was. Trust me, guys, I'm really good in my game. You should give me a shot. Train me, please. Okay, we're doing Hoplon Guard on you. IS is really doing their best to convince us that Lyn was a bow unit. I want to know why Lyn doesn't... Well, okay. The Lords seem to promote into these weird, almost 1.5 tier classes. Because Elowood promotes into a 7-move Sword and Lance Horse unit. Hector promotes into a 5-movement Sword and Axe unit. And Lyn promotes just into a 6-move Sword and Bow unit. So, I don't know, it feels kind of weird the way some of the units are. Like, the way the Lord promotions work, they feel really odd. Oh, is that a Isidore support? We might as well grab that. Oh, that's their B support. What speed you got? Not a lot, but how much do you take from this guy? Oh, you take like nothing. So how about this? Well, what does the support give? It'll give a bunch of avoid. So here, we'll do like that. So now they have a B support. Da-da-douche. Oh yeah, Elowood hard mode has Fargus with his like breaking the stat caps numbers because Fargus is the best unit in the game. I think it's cool for Lyn to have bows. I don't dislike Lyn having bows. I just think it's weird that she's a second sword lord in a game where we already have Elowood. Like, I just wish she started with bows as her first weapon and give us a cool bow lord. Take this, Wormsly! Only lord promo in the series that feels amazing is the Celeb promo. Alm promotion feels really good. Like, Alm promoting into hero feels really cool. 6, 7, 8. I like the Ephraim and Erica's promotions feel pretty cool, but that just might be the S rank weapons doing the heavy lifting. What else is there? 9, 10. I like Micaiah's tier 2 promotion. I think that's a pretty substantial promotion that feels really good. The best promotion is when Corrin promotes into Hoshino Noble. Now Corrin can be your warper. Lightbrand! Lightbrand! Is Lyn an all archetype? She gets bows on promotion. Lyn wishes she could be as cool as Alm. Where's the thieves opening the treasure boxes? Did I just completely miss the treasure chest getting stolen? Huh? Where's the treasure chest? Where's the thieves? I know there's thieves on this map. I guess they just left. I guess they realized they just didn't like doing this, so they just dipped out. We're gonna use our first DSFE save point. I don't know about... I've thought about, like, oh, you could have done, like, Lyn as a sword lord, Elowood as a lance lord. But I don't know. I kind of like Elowood being a sword lord because he's kind of supposed to be like Roy again, almost. So I kind of don't mind him also being a sword guy. That's why I would probably prefer to just make Lyn like a bow unit, as boring as it is. All of Hector's pairings have amazing speed, so she must have gotten it from her dad. Yeah. You take FE7 Lord's Weapon Triangle over Roy too. That's fair. I think to me it also just kind of like steps on Ephraim's toes, because I kind of like how unique Ephraim is for having lances. I don't want to do this. Ephraim did come afterwards, so I guess looking in like retrospect is a little different. It also, I don't know, I think it'd kind of have to change how to properly describe this, because Elowood's vibe feels like he'd be a sword guy. And I don't know how to properly describe it. I feel like you kind of have to adjust Elowood in some way to kind of make him feel more like a lances guy. I could just be talking nonsense, though. How much do you do to this general down here? Oh, not enough. No, we can't reach the guy down here. Grr. Yeah, lances are for cool units like Ephraim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Grr, that's not gonna work. I do not want to use up Brave Sword uses on that. Here. We're gonna Elixir up real quick. So, talking about Dimitri and Lances, I didn't watch, like, any trailer footage of Three Houses before it came out. Like, I actually made that my goal. I was like, I'm not going to watch a single video on Three Houses before it comes out, because I want to be completely, like, I don't want to see anything coming. I don't want to be spoiled on anything because of marketing. So I didn't see the whole Part 2 Gronder Field thing initially. So I thought that was kind of neat to get to experience that. I mean, like, I had a feeling it was coming up after everything that was happening in the story. But it was still kind of cool to be like, oh my gosh, this is so epic. We get the, you know, we're going to fight on Gronder Field or whatever. How do I want to do this? I kind of want to chip this guy a little bit. I guess because FE7 does have that more, like, tutorial-y feel, especially to a Western audience, I can kind of see, like, giving the lords the 3 weapon types to kind of be like, oh yeah, like, this is what each of the lords can do or whatever. So I can see it. I want to feed a kill to Nino this turn, but I don't really know how possible that is. I guess I can feed you to Nino. Nope, I can't. What if she does a crit? Do a crit. Aww. Alright, let's promote Lyn. This will be my first time promoting Lyn in ages. It's funny you say that Roy's dad is exactly like Roy, but worse, but I think IS thought they were making a better Roy. I think IS really thought that they were taking Roy and making him good by giving him a horse, lances, and they redistributed some of his growths. They stole like 10% of Roy's luck and gave it to 5% skill, 5% res. So I think intelligence systems really thought, they were like, oh, how do we take Roy but make him good? I got it. We make Ellie good. When in reality, they just kind of didn't. They made What If Roy, but Roy doesn't do the cool things that makes Roy good. And a game where you just kind of spam 1-2 range until the enemies aren't alive anymore. So it just didn't really work out. It was just... But I think they were doing their... Because in a vacuum, if you were to, like, separate all the variables and put the lords in, like, you know, a free-for-all or whatever, like, Eliwood is better, quote-unquote, but the circumstances that Eliwood is in versus Roy makes Roy more useful and good. Yeah, if Eliwood and Lyn were in another FE, they'd be pretty nice, but they're just stuck in one of the games where just using swords is so bad. Although, if you check Lyn's bases, like if you check level 1 Lyn versus like base level Chad, it's kind of disgusting how similar their stat layout is. Like, if you check base level Chad versus Lyn, it's kind of depressing that they have almost completely on par stats. Yeah, why does this guy have a Silver Lance? Where did this... This guy, like, broke his piggy bank to bring a Silver Lance to the front lines. I've seen questions and the, you know, the hypotheticals of what if Lyn was an FE6, how good would she be or whatever, but I don't even think Lyn would be that good in FE6. Oh, see you around. Hope you have a good evening. But if you think about Lyn in like FE6, what is Lyn's base speed? Lyn has like 10 speed at base or something, or 11? What's her base level 1 speed? What is her base level 1 speed? Because if we're assuming we recruit her in the early game, in Chapter 1, she's probably going to be level 1. Oh, it's 9 speed! So FE6, what does like Lance have as a speed base? So she would have 1 more speed than Lance, and Lance is not doubling things. Like Lance needs a point or two of speed to double a lot of enemies early on. So Lyn wouldn't even really be doubling things. What's the difference in their speed growths? So Lance has 50% speed, Lyn has 60%, so she's not even that much faster. It's 1 base on 10 growth. So Lyn is always like written and described as being this really fast lord, but she's not even like overkill super fast or anything. She's just like, she's quick, but I wouldn't look at Lyn's 9 base speed and 60 growth and think, oh, this is a really fast unit, you know, or whatever. This is like, yeah, Guy is faster than her. I mean, she'd do well against like all the Lance enemies. Oh, there we go. The body ring finally got stolen. Or against the Axe enemies, like early on, the Brigands, she'd be fine-ish. Oh, Dorcas is probably about to die. Well, that's why we save pointed. I'm glad I just then decided to save point. Oh, we're only 1 turn back. Okay, this isn't that bad. Because this is right before Lyn promoted. We're going to turn off animations for a bit. Here's a weird proposition about the Manakatsu, because that's another thing I see people mention. Like, Manakatsu with 3x effective would be so cool. The rapier between FE6 and 7 gained 2 points of might between games. So would it be fair to say that the Manakatsu would be 6 might instead? Because, like, imagine Roy with the 7 might rapier instead of the 5 might rapier. Like, Roy would be a lot cooler against the... It would make Roy versus the Chapter 4 Cavaliers even better. So that's something I've always wondered about, like, putting Lyn in FE7. I've wondered, would you change the Manakatsu at all to kind of reflect the differences between the FE7 and 6 rapier? Because other effective weapons got their stats changed. The Rider's Bane went from 11 might to 7 between FE6 and 7. It also lost 5 points of hits between FE6 and 7. So just like little hypotheticals I like to think about for like proposing whether or not I think a unit would be good in another game. Yeah, let me find the numbers, because I'm gonna rescue drop her out of this. Let me find the numbers, because I am very certain the Rider's Bane lost hits between 7 and 6. Because I think it's 75 hit versus 70. I think the Killer Lance also lost hit. FE6, item... Horse Slayer. FE7 item. Horse Slayer. Yeah, the Horse Slayer had 75 hit in FE6 and it went down to 70 in FE7. What about the Armor Slayer? Because Armor Slayer went from 85... 7 item, Armor Slayer. The Armor Slayer also lost 5 hit between 6 and 7. So weapon hits didn't just go up between games. There's some of them that lost hit. Which is weird. I don't know why you would nerf effective weapons. Because they're not... Oh, I don't have any pure water. That's awkward. Who has an elixir? No one? Right. Cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to take... We're gonna trade first. Trade for spear. We're not gonna use it though. And then we're gonna canto back this way. We're actually going to... I guess we're gonna silver bow again. That's what got him killed last time. I don't really know what I want to do differently then. FE7 devs got scared of the got visions of FE7. Oh, wow, I butchered your joke. I'm sorry. The FE7 devs saw visions of the FE11 Rider's Bane. I love FE11 Rider's Bane. That thing is so much fun to play with. So what's scary about the FE11 Rider's Bane is it's only like 7 or 8 might, but FE11 has forging. It has like Path of Radiance style forging where you can pick out a weapon each map and forge it up. This means you can... Yeah, so every point of extra might you forge onto the Rider's Bane is 3 extra points of effective might. And in FE11, like 80% of the enemies are horses. They're either a cavalier or a paladin. So you forge up this super Rider's Bane with 11 might, and now you have a 33 might weapon that just OHKOs 75% of the enemies in the game, and you just blast your way through the game. Yep, that's why FE11 Sheeta is just the best unit in the game. She has a PRF that does 1 billion damage to most enemies on the map. It's that good. Oh my god, he crit. Because as awesome as Jagan is, and as useful as Jagan is, Sheeta's just so good. It's so funny, though. And Sheeta has all the speed. Sheeta is the only person from, like, Hard 4 onwards that actually doubles enemies. Like, you don't double stuff in Hard 5. Uh-oh. Where's he going? Look at this big block of enemies. No. Yeah, the devs weren't really thinking about the consequences of adding certain things into their remake. I wish FE11 did not have a weapon triangle. And I'm one of those people that likes the weapon triangle. I kind of like the weapon triangle. I think it's fun to play around with. But oh my god. Do it. Yep, that's exactly what I expected. Yeah, it's very clear they were not thinking about, oh, if we put a weapon triangle in this game where more than half the enemies use lances, sword units are just not going to be eating at all. I want to kill this guy up here. Same thing with like forging. Like that's just yippee. Oh, what else is there? I do like FE3 Book 1. I think FE3 Book 1 is one of the most fun ways you can play like Arcanea. I personally like FE11 more. I just think FE11's a lot more fun to goof off in and like do forges and reclasses, which is funny because I'm the guy who doesn't like reclasses. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess we're committed to that. Is there a single feature in FE11 that benefits Marth? You can cope on forging his rapier. And if you cope hard enough, it might do something. Spoiler alert, it won't. Yeah, FE11 Marth is, incorrect. You can forge anything, no cope allowed. On paper, forging the rapier isn't a bad idea in concept, but in practice, it's just so impractical because it's so expensive and doesn't do what you'd want it to do. Aww. Okay, there's like one thing, okay, one change that kind of benefits Marth. Oh wait, FE3 had supports, never mind. I'm gonna say Marth supports a whole bunch of people, I think. So you can cope that he supports a bunch of people and that helps you in some way. But the previous game had supports too, so... what do you guys all have? Axe Reaver, Spear, Silver Axe, Lance. What do I want equipped? We're gonna do this so it's less crit chance. Shoutouts to Ellawood for having like utility in this map. I don't even remember who all Marth even supports. I think Sheeta supports him, but I don't remember who all he even supports. Hey, S-rank axes. Ow. Twang, twang. I do remember, I played FE11 Hard 5 a couple months ago for the first time. And I used all three fighter bros as like, because I know Barst is good, but I used Board and Cord as well as memes, just to kind of keep things fun. Wow, Hector's dead. Or Dorcas is dead, one of the two. Oh. Or Lyn's dead. This is what I get for trying to use Lyn. That's what the DSFE save point is for. Oh, I remember seeing him run left now. That's on me for forgetting that. Okay, really dumb idea. We do like this. Hear me out. Here we go. Mandua. Sometimes force deploying game over conditions. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's kind of annoying. It doesn't bother me as much because you can kind of just hide the game over conditions in the corner just fine usually. But it's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think playing FE3 is pretty good. I don't like Book 2 of FE3. I think Book 2 is kind of not really that fun, or not fun really at all. But I do enjoy FE11 and Book 1 quite a bit. I guess one of the only things with FE3 is you kind of have to deal with not having... you have to deal with like not having a proper combat forecast. The menuing feels just a little clunky overall. I don't like that in FE3 it still does that thing where like you click on a unit, it pulls up their stat screen, then you have to press a direction to make the stat screen go away to move your unit. I wish I could turn that off sometimes. Like, I wish I could turn it off where if I just click a unit, it immediately makes me start moving instead of having to click and hold to the side and wait for the menu to go back down. The attack minus defense is easy enough for the forecast. It's the hit rate that bothers me. Because your side of the combat forecast doesn't show overflow hit, it just shows when you have 100. So it means that you can't really have an accurate understanding of what your hit rate's going to be. You just know it's going to be like less than 100, but higher than like a different number. I also don't like that it's split up. So if you want to check... So like I'd have to like back out to my weapon selection, then check against that forecast. So it's not bad. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's a little annoying to go back to. But the hit rate one is like the most obnoxious thing to check because I like knowing my exact hit rate. So not being able to very easily see it's a little frustrating. Again, not the end of the world, but just a downside. Because if it says like 100 on your side minus the enemy's like 20, I want to know if it's going to be like, is that 80% hit? Is it 92%? See, that's the deal, though. I don't want to play the Book 2 maps. So, FE3 being two whole stories in one doesn't do much for me because I don't like the Book 2 maps. So when I play FE3, I usually just play Book 1. Which, hey, again, Book 1 is fun. I think Book 1 is a really fun way to play Arcanea. I think we're just going to hole up like this for the rest of the map. And just kind of wait it out. Because watch this, we can do like that. I wish I liked the Book 2 maps. I really wish I liked Book 2 and FE3. Like, I wish I liked that stuff. Because then it's more game I get to enjoy, but... It's just not for me. Oh, it's so close. See, it's not two cakes for me. It's like cakes and like a plate of vegetables. Which I do like some vegetables. But I'm thinking like vegetables I don't like, and I'm trying to remember vegetables I don't like off the top of my head. But it is cool that it's 2 whole stories in one, but the value I see in it and what I appreciate and like, it's only a 1-game value for me. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Luna guy because I don't like them. I do, okay, if I had to pick though, I do like Book 2 of FE3 more than I like FE12. FE12 is like one of my least favorite games in the series. So I do like FE3 Book 2 more than FE12 at least. Because at the very least, FE12 doesn't have the, or FE3 doesn't have the prologue. Because FE12 prologue is some of the least fun Fire Emblem I've ever played. Yep, this map is the bottom, is a lower section to Chapter 8 of the Ostia Castle in FE6. Oh, I meant to equip a different weapon here. What's my issues with FE12? I think it has a really sour start. I think it has a really poor start with the prologue. The maps are way too small. Most of the maps are like 1 screen big. And you have units that average 6, 7, or 11 movement for those maps. How much of one game is Crimson Flower? I think it's like 2/3-ish. But then even once the main game starts, FE12 is just really mean to the player. Because I played Hard 1. I played like the lowest hard mode difficulty, and the punishing ambush spawns were so infuriating in FE12. The number of times where like a guy would just show up and blast one of my clerics or something and just kill them. And I'm like, cool. What was my counterplay other than having the wiki open? There's like brigands that show if they came from like forts, like far away, like sure, like ambush spawns are still annoying, but at the very least, if they're really far away, you have time to react to them. But I remember there was reinforcements, namely in like Chapter 4, that would show up right on top of your units, where there's like 2 or 3 guys in range of one of your units, and I'm like, come on. And this is really cheap difficulty. I also don't like Chris. Like, oh, big controversial take or whatever, but I don't like Chris. I think they're kind of really annoying. I don't like that they rob Jagan of one of the coolest moments he's ever had. Where Jagan's like, hey, Lang, you, me, throw down right now. And then I remember that part being worse in FE11, or in FE12. Oh, if we're counting all the routes for 3 houses, wouldn't, like, each of the routes not really be that different for the start? So you'd have like the same first half of every single game. So I guess if you have all 4 routes, that would be like 4 halves of a game. Or whatever. Or they all four share the same half, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, she does live a hit from this guy. Actually, how much might does Bolting have? Oh wait, I think Bolting kills. No! So close. How much do you take from the sniper? Oh, he doesn't Oko. Oh, because then you need to do the math on like repeated maps like Gronder Fields. Very different maps. I don't know if I voiced my opinions on Three Houses very much on stream, but I know to like my friends I have voiced that I am not a Three Houses enjoyer or a Three Houses fan. So, because I remember being really excited whenever I first played it, like, oh my god, there's 3 whole routes to pick from. There's... I would call Fates 3 whole games. I think Fates is like 3 complete packages. I kind of want to just Brave Lance this guy and get him out of here. I think I'm going to do that. Because all 3 routes of Fates do feel like pretty complete overall. Even if I don't like them for the most part, they do feel like full, complete experiences. He still will not get strength. He has leveled strength like twice in this whole playthrough. The Rainbow Stage is only 1 map, though. Because what else do you have? The first 6 maps are the same for all the Fates games, but I'm pretty sure each route is like 20 chapters long. So that's... So even if you want to say that the 3 Rainbow Stage maps are all the same, that's still... What, 57 unique maps? I guess 56 if you count the Replicate map between Conquest and Rev. That's still a lot of maps. That's also not including the Paralogs. You have all the Paralogs to pick from, too. Oh, Lord, that's a lot of damage. They're all going this way now. The right side is too held up. Okay. Here's the plan. Oh, we have to watch all the poison animations. We're gonna do another DSFE save point. Here's the plan. All you guys over here are doing just fine. So we're just gonna wait it out. Who has my torch? You... Grab the torch out of the convoy. I have a really dumb idea here. Whoosh! Light up. Oh, that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of dudes. So here's the plan. Oh, it's so close. Even with support bonus, she's not hitting that. They had this massive army to attack, but here in 2 turns, they're all just leaving. I am very upset that Engage just kind of petered out. Because I like Engage way more than 3 Houses. So I'm a little upset that Engage just kind of fell off the earth, kind of, compared to 3 Houses. Because Three Houses is still being discussed in a lot of spaces I see. There's still so many people talking about Three Houses related stuff. But do we kill the other guy? No. Yeah, Three Houses is like more common among people and everything, but Engage didn't take off because it didn't make John the protagonist. Sure. I still haven't believed in the John experience, but you know what? Maybe that's why. Maybe that was the key we were all missing, is John being the protagonist. Oh, you're right. I remember the VAs did a lot to help sell. Like sell the atmosphere and lore of Three Houses. I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really funny how the VAs got so into their characters and stuff. I thought it was kind of cute to see. Yeah, people just probably got a lot more attached in Three Houses. I can see that. I kind of want to try something. But it's such an awful idea. We can Brave Lance this guy. We'll just burn a bunch of Brave Lance on this. I will gladly take the Somnial over the Monastery. I'll be real. I don't like either, but if I had to pick one or the other, I would take Alir's Sleepy Somnial before the Monastery. I do not like the Monastery. Oh, there's no way I'm getting this Draco Shield. I could try really hard to try to get it, but nah. Okay, you're right though. If we want to include everything, yeah, I would take my castle out of all of them. I would take my castle before all those other ones. 62 ammo. That's still like a 40% hit chance. I don't want to chance that. I guess if I wanted to get really wild, I could try to warp like Legault down here to 1v1 the Thief. 17 speed versus 20 speed. No, I'd have to use like the Light Brand or Lands Reaver. It is an option. I mean, we could warp Legault down there to go 1v1 the Thief. He'd only have to be down there for like 2 turns. This guy's a Devil Axe. That's so hype. But the Monastery gets to be a Smash Bros. Stage. Only one of them has Sami, so it's the correct answer. You are so real for that. I mean, we did just save kind of recently, so like, what's the worst that could happen? Whoop! Meow! They'll never see it coming. So we have to use the Lands Reaver. If you think Sami is just fine, then you're wrong. I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you that, but you're just wrong. Yippee! Dragon Shield! I don't really care about getting the other stat boosters. Oh, here's this guy. I completely forgot about this guy down here. Legault is like Anakin walking on the younglings here. Okay, here's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to bait you into attacking Nino. As crazy as that sounds. 27 attack. She lives at 1 HP. And what do we know about the HP stat? The only point of HP that matters is the last one. I have this... Okay. Nino... How much speed does Nino have? Because I can't check now. Nino has like 15 speed right now and 4 cons. She loses that. I think she doubles with fire. Yeah, this is fine. If you don't kill the boss here, does he just walk around Elite trying to deliver the message? That sounds like such a sad fate. Okay, I'm stealing the lance. Want something a bit reavier? I'm stealing that for FE6. I'm going to use that with lance at some point. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to steal that. I mean, there's also a cavalier named Noah. Hey, Noah. Lance wants something a bit reavier. It even gets the reference the best cav in FE6, baby. Noah. Do we think this is the most evil thing Nervos ever done? Create life just to be a living voicemail machine? That does sound pretty heinous. Did he give Denning much of a soul? Like how conscious or how conscious is Denning of his existence? That's the question here. Like, is he really alive? Because I know the morphs have, like, some semblance of life and agency. Like, they know, like, what's going on. But I wonder how much soul and how much life Nurgle put into Denning for this. Oh, she's gonna crit anyways. Oh, we were talking about Renault earlier, and since we're talking about morphs, reminder that the morph Kishuna, that guy that you fight over and over again, he does have like proper lore to him and everything, but you only really learn it if you get the Renault and Nurgle boss combo. And that's where you get your Kishuna lore, is from the Renault boss combo. Because I guess, spoilers for a game that came out over 20 years ago, but from what I understand and from what I remember, Kishuna is Renault's friend that died on the front lines. And Renault went to Nurgle to help him, like, bring him back to life. Because, like, he had heard or learned that someone was in the process of learning how to, like, create life or how to bring back life or whatever. Because that's what Nurgle was wanting to gather quintessence to bring his wife back. That's why he wanted to learn how to save the ones he loved from dying. So he learned that, like, someone's wanted to do that, and Nurgle gave him a proposition of, like, hey, I can test this out on your friend and see if I can bring your friend back to life. And it brought back Renault's friend just as, like, a husk. Just a completely lifeless husk with weird magic sealing tendencies. So if you get their boss combo, Renault calls them out and says, like, you didn't bring my friend back, you just gave me a husk with no soul or anything. I want to say in one of his supports somewhere, he hints that he had a friend that died on the front lines. And that's where you can kind of piece together some of the lore that Kishuna was Renault's friend from back when he was in the military. I think Renault has no boss combo with Kishuna because he can't fight him. Because the only way you can open like a boss or like an attack conversation with Kishuna with Renault would be with 22 magic and a status staff. Because then you could try to like status him from 11 tiles away. But I really do wish you could get a boss combo between Renault and Kishuna. That would be amazing if you could get that. Yeah, from what I remember from reading all the supports and reading all the lore that I found out, I got the Renault combo by accident. That's what made me dive into the Renault lore through like reading supports and replaying the game over and over again. But yeah, Kishuna isn't just some random morph that Nurgle made one day. It was his first attempt at creating a morph modeled after someone who was once living. And it was Renault's friend from the front line on the front lines. Or maybe it wasn't like a comrade on the front lines. I think it was just a friend of his, like a really close and dear friend to him that he wanted to be brought back to life. And they put all of this lore on the guy who joins on the penultimate map, unless you get the Gaiden chapter. Like, huh? Why did they do that? 7 Lex gave Renault immunity to silence. Oh, they probably did write a combo then. That'd be really cool if they wrote a boss combo for Renault and Kishuna then. Because the lore goes deep. Stop critting! Stop it! You're freeing up slots for more guys to attack you. I don't remember how quote-unquote concrete all of this is. I think it's a lot of... it falls into that same boat as like Finn being Nana's dad in FE5. Where it's like pretty dang close to being like almost confirmed, but they never outright say it. But you can kind of gather it from all the story clues that's what's going on. All right, I think we're gonna promote Nino. I can try to send her in the arena though. How much damage do you do to the sniper? Here, we can bonk the sniper. Do we Hamern bolting? Because I have 2 more Hamern uses left. I Hamern rescue. I can't think of anything else I'd want to Hamern. Like, my brave weapons are still looking pretty good. I might just Hammer bolting. Get him. Yeah, this map is a lot more enjoyable if you play aggressively usually, because you can run up to the boss and go bonk him before... Because killing the boss stops reinforcements. So you can just turn off a bunch of the reinforcements. I didn't do that. But that's kind of the preferable option, is just to kill the boss. Just so the reinforcements stop. I only did it this way because I didn't want to deal with 4 people down here stuck in the fog by themselves. Here, we'll do that. And because I needed a lot more 1-2 range if I was going to do that, probably. So here we go. Let's do like this. I think this is pretty much done. Do I hammer in a physic? I have 4 uses of warp. I probably want to use at least like 2 of them in victory or death. I'll probably use 1 in final because I have a plan for what I'll do in final with it. So do I hammer in a physic staff? Because I don't have a whole lot of physic left. I'll have time in battle preps to think about it. I don't think there's really anything else I need to do. I'll leave this physic at 1 use in case I want to hammer it. But I'll have 5 turns in battle preps to kind of like decide if I want to hammer stuff. Yes, I'm still on this map. It's because I played it all out. I sat here and waited out the reinforcements and stuff. Yep, 5 whole turns of shopping. I like the 5 turns of shopping. I like that right before the big final map, final push, you get to do a whole bunch of shopping. Victory or Death Secret Shop has physic. See, but I want physic for Victory or Death. Because I know I can buy them there, but I want physic to use in Victory or Death. Hey, I think that's... What is that X rank on him? But hey, we're on the last turn. It's about to end. It just gives you one last chance to buy a bunch of silvers, decide what you want. Oh right, there's Draco Knights. Pew. Yeah, you also get like a 30k gold dump for some reason. Hey, we found the guy. We found the guys. Yeah, it's like the TMGC interludes, but less good. Hey, Greybeard. Are these guys morphs? Hey, Oswin, can we get a loan? Oh god. I can't see any of the enemies on this map. I guess we'll bring Legault just for like maneuvering around and so we can see everything. The pollution must be really bad here. Yeah, if the FE7 devs had just played TMGC, like that would have helped out so much. Also, I like to point this out anytime I see this, just in case anyone doesn't recognize it, but this is a little map chunk from Chapter 7 of FE6. You have like the shop over here with the chest keys, you have like the 2 armories over here, the bender right here. And the arena's down here. You have the gate leading up to the throne room where Devious is. So it's kind of neat. It's like, look, it's the FE6 map. Where's Carla? I'll answer that question if you answer mine. Where's Barter? Because I don't see Barter anywhere. I don't think Barter's a real unit. Yeah, they did a lot of remodeling over the 20 years. So, Barter died in like chapter 13, I think? Barter died early on. Barter died back in like chapter 13 or 13X or something. He died a long time ago. Can you open the gate? Sadly, no. I wish you could, because that would be funny. Bye-bye, Fear. No, Fear doesn't exist in FE6 now. It's okay. Barter was the one giving her the hard mode bonuses, so she's still alive. She just didn't get her hard mode stats. Yeah, she won't exist, just like her strength. Carla Personal's ad, seeking burly man with access to bows. I mean, Geets is right there. Like, come on. Okay. Can't believe we got an AU fear from the no barter timeline. Hey, I did go A route in the FE6 run, so technically barter doesn't exist. Throw Dorcas out there and see if she notices the difference. So, I'm curious how I want to go about this, because I have a really stuffed full convoy with a whole bunch of stuff and a lot of money, so I want to do like a big shopping trip and plan out everything that I want. But that's going to take me so long to plan out, probably. So I might do like the planning for my shopping trip. I'll make like a big shopping list. We'll do the shopping trip next week. We'll do victory or death. We might play value of life depending on what kind of mood I'm in. And then boom, final. Because final's not going to take me too long, hopefully. I have final in the back of my noggin somewhere. I have that place memorized. So I think that'll be the plan. We'll goof off in here. We'll do victory or death. And then maybe value of life. And then we'll do final. So I think that's the plan. So that means it's going to be it for here. I knew this one was probably going to be a little bit shorter because I knew it was going to be starting later. And because with doing 3 streams and working on the highlights, I don't want to spend too much time streaming because I just want to have more time to do other stuff too on top of, you know, having work. But thank you to everyone who stopped by. Always happy to see everyone here. I will have all this ready to go for next week. Bold of you to think we can get through 200 reinforcements in one night. That's the trick. We're not tripping all the reinforcements. I will do anything I can to avoid that. Yeah. Hope to see you all around. See ya.